Mercy's world was unraveling. Ken's jealousy had reached new heights, and Chief Oaken, though oblivious to the deception, had begun to sense that something was amiss. The once confident, powerful man was growing weaker by the day, his sharp wit dulled, his commanding presence reduced to mere shadows of what it once was. One evening, as Mercy sat in her luxurious bedroom scrolling through her phone, a message from Ken appeared. "Ken, I can't do this anymore. You need to leave him." Her heart skipped a beat. "Mercy, what are you talking about?" "Ken, this is taking too long. You were supposed to get the money and leave. Now he's getting suspicious and I won't wait forever. Either you divorce him now or I'll marry someone else." The words struck her like a blow. Mercy had sacrificed everything for Ken, her dignity, her integrity, and now even her sanity. But she couldn't deny the truth anymore. Ken didn't love her. He had only loved what she could bring him. She stared at herself in the mirror. The woman who had once been full of ambition and hope was now trapped between two men. One she had deceived and one who had deceived her. That same night, Chief Oaken returned home earlier than expected. He found Mercy pacing the bedroom, her nerves on edge. "Why do you look so worried, my love?" he asked, stepping toward her. She forced a smile. "Just tired, Chief. It's been a long day." But Chief Oaken wasn't convinced. His once trusting eyes now held suspicion. "You're hiding something from me, aren't you?" Mercy's breath caught in her throat, and then his phone buzzed. Chief Oaken picked it up, glanced at the screen, and his face turned to stone. Without a word, he handed it to her. It was a message from Ken. "Ken, tell him the truth, or I will." Mercy's body went cold. Chief Oaken's voice was calm but deadly. "What truth?" She tried to lie, to weave another web of deception, but Chief Oaken wasn't a fool. He had been watching, waiting, gathering pieces of the puzzle, and now he had it all. "You've been poisoning me, haven't you?" His voice was low, dangerous. Mercy's knees buckled. "No, I didn't mean to." "Slap!" The force of Chief Oaken's hand across her face sent her sprawling onto the floor. "You think I wouldn't find out?" His voice was booming now, shaking the walls of the mansion. "You married me for my wealth and betrayed me with another man? You and that dog planned to ruin me?" Tears streamed down Mercy's face. "Chief, please, shut up," he roared. "You are nothing but a cheap, greedy snake." The very next day, the news spread like wildfire. Mercy had been thrown out of Chief Oaken's house with nothing but the clothes on her back. The entire village whispered about how the once envied woman had fallen from grace. Some laughed, some pitied her, but no one offered her shelter. And as if fate wasn't done punishing her yet, she learned that Ken had already moved on. She found him at a local cafe, sitting across from a beautiful woman, her fingers intertwined with his. "Ken?" Mercy's voice cracked. Ken barely glanced at her. "What do you want?" Tears welled in her eyes. You promised me." Ken smirked. "I promised you nothing, Mercy. You were a means to an end," she gasped. But I did everything for you." Ken leaned in, his voice like venom. "And that's what makes you pathetic." With that, he turned away, his laughter ringing in her ears. Mercy had nowhere to go. Her family refused to take her back. The people who once envied her now saw her as nothing more than a fallen woman. As she walked through the village, the humiliation burned her skin. She had loved with her heart, not with her mind. And now she had lost everything. And as she collapsed on the dusty road, sobbing, a verse from the Bible echoed in her mind. Jeremiah 17:9. "The heart is deceitful above all things and desperately wicked. Who can know it?" She had followed her heart into destruction. And now she would live with the consequences.